Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we played the Burlington Flex number 12 presented by Yeet Street Discs at Cedarock Park in Burlington, North Carolina. Today was a good day. I felt like my putt was finally back. Also by request I have slowed down the scroll here for the discs that I'm using in my bag showcase. So it's a little bit easier to read, you're not having to keep up so fast. We're starting off here on hole number 1. Playing the Sneaky Pete layout. Had a good throw here with the trail. Got it good ways to the basket. This is probably about 45-50 feet, something like that. Just gonna put it up under the basket for the par. Pretty easy tap in for par here. Moving on to hole number 2. I'm going to throw my Captain's Raptor here on a forehand to try to get it down. I need to find a disc that has a little bit more glide to it that I can throw on this kind of flex forehand, and it's going to hold, glide, and then come out kind of a little bit later. It's just the Captain's Raptor throws, it flies the way I want, it just doesn't quite glide as far as I would like it to. But I'm going to take a fairly simple par putt here, probably about 10 to 12 feet. Moving on to hole number 3, which is a 565-foot par 4. Throwing the Captain's Raptor again. I threw it kind of low, put it on this left side. I was wanting to avoid the trees on the right and almost doing the trees on the left. But I'm going to throw my trail here back up into the middle. And I'm going to take my NV. That's not my trail, I'm sorry, that's my servo that I threw up in the middle. I'm going to throw my NV up here towards the basket. It's going to leave me about a 20-footer here for the par. And like I say, finally my putt was feeling good. I kind of went back to my spin putt, and I was just really focusing on the basket. Hole 4, 288-foot par 3, throwing my trail. Oh, and that's my crave. I'm sorry, my crave. And out of the hand, it felt great. It just stabled up a little earlier than I expected it to, but it was fine. It's going to leave me this little upshot here. Just going to toss it up under the basket. Don't want to play with that hill. And it's going to leave me with a tap in for par. Hole number 5 is going to be a 295-foot par 3, throwing the Captain's Raptor on a forehand again. Had a good shot out of the hand. Just came a little short, but I stayed out of the trees, and it's going to leave me a long putt here for the birdie. Gave it a good run, just held it out a little bit to the right. Had really good card mates out here today as a family. The dad and his 2 kids that were playing, MJ18 and I believe MJ12. Very good players, all 3 of them. I'm throwing the Scorch here on hole 6, 271-foot par 3. Throwing a little inside, but I got decent distance on it. It's going to leave me up this little kind of hyzer over the bushes. It sounded like I almost made it from the way that they were reacting to the shot. I think I kind of went just behind the basket. Easy tap in for par. Hole 7, 295-foot par 3, throwing the trail. Had a good pull, good throw. Very happy with this throw. And leave me this putt here for it's a long, definitely outside circle, probably about a 40-footer. Actually got pretty close with it too. Hole 8 is going to be a 768-foot par 4, throwing the trail again. Good throw out of the hand, was a little bit low, but probably a good thing to get under that branch that I had to get past Scorch here for the second shot. Really good throw with this Scorch. I liked it out of the hand, got good distance on it. And I'm throwing the tempo here. This is probably one of my first throws with the tempo. I think I might have thrown it one time on Tuesday, but it just fell out of my hand, and I was kind of upset with myself on that one. I just kind of ran off because it just slipped out of my fingers and put me in these trees on the left. Luckily, I was still in bounds. Very difficult shot here. I had to throw it almost vertical to get out. I was on almost a split, trying to come out of those trees, but I had to tap in for bogey. Hole 9, 364-foot par 3, throwing the Crave. Really good throw out of the hands, and luckily I squeezed through the branches here. Barely got through them. I got a lot further than I expected. I'm gonna have this long putt. This is probably a 100-foot putt here, downhill. And oh, I thought I had it. For a second I thought I was gonna make it. Just kind of hyzered out at just short. Gonna leave me this one for the par. Hole 10, 209-foot par 3. I'm throwing the balance. This is the balance. Really good throw out of the hand. I was listening for the chains, and from where it ended up, I think I buzzed the chains, or at least buzzed the basket, because that's very close and right behind the basket on that hyzer line. Cashed the birdie in on 10, hole 11, 231-foot par 3. I think I figured this hole out. Just throw something really stable up that far left side and let it fight back. Don't even try to get it up that super tight gap on the right. Just throw it deep left, and you've got the wide open shot into the basket. I just threw it into these trees. If you're in the high grass here, you've got an easy hyzer into the basket. Very easy to play in for par, taking this line. That's me tapping in for par. Hole 12, 238-foot par 3. Throwing my Athena here. I wanted something that was going to be really stable so I could throw it down that right side and make sure it came back. So, because if the right is all trees and creek, definitely don't want to be right. So I threw something stable enough that I knew I could really kind of pull on it and knew it was going to come back. So left me with that for the birdie, another birdie. So right now I'm 1 under. Hole 13, 301-foot par 3, throwing the trail again. Out of the hand felt great. This is one of those holes where it doesn't matter how hard or how good you feel you throw it, it always comes up short. But leave me with this easy upshot here, put it right behind the basket. It's going to be easy to tap in for par. Hole 14, 248-foot par 3, throwing the Captain's Raptor. This was a strange one because out of the hand I thought I absolutely nailed it. Nice flex, came back. I thought for sure it was going to skip right to the basket, but it must have hit something because it just stopped. But look at this long birdie putt. Kissed the chains on that one, almost had the birdie. Left me with this kind of easy comeback here for the par. Hole 15, 478-foot par 4. I believe I believe that was the trail that I threw. Yes, it was. Hit a low-hanging branch and fell straight down through the Captain's Raptor up here. Trying to get it up this gap, but kind of had too much angle on it, just threw it into the ground. But I'm going to take my Envy here and give it a run at the basket. Out of the hand, it was perfect. Skipped, hit the bottom of the cage, and then kind of kicked straight down. So this is for my par. The par 4. Hole 16 is going to be a 330-foot par 3, throwing the trail again. And this is just straight down the middle. I know you can't really see here because I'm walking right in the way of the camera, but it was dead straight. I mean, it's as straight as it could be. It did what a trail's supposed to do. Gave this one a run. Oh, that was so close on that one. Just a little right, a little bit low, but easy tap in for the par. Hole 17 is going to be a 600-foot par 4. I'm throwing the Scorch on this one, and on this hole I've realized from this pad, if I throw it out to the right and keep it as right as possible but inbounds, it's flat. Where if you're anywhere left, you're going to be throwing, on an uphill incline. So getting it out here to the right, much better footing for the next throw. Through the reactor, I was kind of scared to throw the relay because I felt like it might be, the servo, because I felt like it might be too much of a disc, but after seeing how short I was with the reactor, I probably should have thrown the fairway, but still took an easy par. 18 for 649-foot par 4, throwing the trail off the tee again. Lots of trails out here. I threw it right down the middle. Take the Scorch, do the same thing again, throw it down the middle. Just picking this hole apart, about 250. and this was 150 feet, 146 feet exactly, in V upshot. Threw it right under the basket. Easy tap in for par. And so we finished out the round with 1 down, which is currently 885 rated. There's a few more people out there to play for today. A little bit lower turnout, but I think that's a lot to do with the heat today. It's pretty hot out there today. So there's most people were played in the morning. There's a few cards in the afternoon that are currently signed up. We could have some more people sign up, for the end of the day, but as of right now, it's a little bit of a low turnout. But it was a good round, fun round. Very happy with 1 under. I'm very happy with my putting. It felt good. I watched Gannonbur's video that he put up yesterday, talking about his kind of putting practice, putting routines, training. And I tried to implement some of that stuff today, and it seemed to work. A lot of it was about focusing on that point, the hit point out of the hand and the target point on the basket. Paying very close attention to that and focusing on that and making sure that you're hitting those points is what I made sure of today, and it worked. I kind of feel like the past couple of weeks my putting has gotten away from me because I feel like I was more tossing the disc at the basket instead of choosing a point I wanted to hit and targeting it and hitting it. So today I paid a lot more attention on the putts, and instead of trying to kind of phone it in with the toss putting, I said, let me go back to my spin putt and I'm just going to put it on my target, and it worked. So I was very happy with that, and it turned out pretty well. Can't wait to see how it finishes at the end of the day, see if I hold on to that first spot or not. But we'll see. But as always, thank you so much for watching. I'll be coming back again tomorrow with coverage from the Yeet Streets UNC Chapel Hill tournament that they're putting on tomorrow, and it'll be a 2-rounder that will be coming to you probably sometime Sunday or Monday. So thanks so much for watching. See you again next time.